We say in welding, when the hood drops, the bullshit stops. So I don't care what gender you are, when you go to do your thing, you either can do it or you can't. And as
Right.
a female, you will be challenged relentlessly. But when you show the work, after a time, it stops. Because what can be said, right? So there is a learning curve, and there's a pay your dues curve for sure. But I want to tell you that I'm so proud to say that some of the first women I taught are doing phenomenally well. I'm like over the moon with their achievements. One young lady is in a sheet metal union. She is now a journey person, and she toughed it out. She is involved in union politics and advocating for women
Nice.
in the union. Another one of my young women, who is probably not so young anymore, but she's an iron worker, and she transferred to a different, I don't know if it's quality control or something along those lines, but now she's knee deep in blueprints and being part of the job. I mean, the list goes on about women who have quote unquote made it. So I'm not going to say that it's so difficult. A lot of women leave, some do. I have another woman who's a phenomenal pipe welder. She was an iron worker. You have to expect that you have to prove yourself. And I have so many issues with gender stereotypes, but we're not going to go there today. I see it changing. I do see it changing. It's different than when I grew up. I see more women willing to jump into it. And I think there's an economic component to it as well, which is fine. Because in World War II, women could weld and work in factories and drive trucks, and that was a great thing. And that was because there were no men to do it. So you can do it when given the opportunity to do it. I understand ego issues. I understand that a lot of men do not want to go toe to toe with a female who can do what they do or do it better. But this is the big bad world, and for many years, women had to suppress and repress what they thought and what they could do, because the tables were definitely flipped. I do think that people are becoming more, I don't know, is it realistic? I don't know. There's a norming of an understanding of just the concept of ability. If you can do it, do it. If you can't do it, don't do it. I don't advocate for women to be in a position and not be competent at their job.